The Shaykh, he said in number Nawaqid-ul-Sadis, the sixth nullifier, من استهزأ بشيء من دين الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم أو ثوابه أو عقابه كفر. Whoever makes fun of something from the religion of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or its reward or his punishment, and in one of the narrations it says "O thawab Allahi, O iqabihi," meaning or the reward of Allah or his punishment. Kafara. وَالدَّلِيلُ قَوْلُهُ تَعَالَى, and the evidence is his statement, the Most High. Qul, say, Abillahi, is it with Allah, wa ayatihi, and his signs, wa rasulihi, and his messenger, kuntum tastahzi'un, that you were making fun of. La ta'tadiru, don't make excuses. Qad kafartum, you have disbelieved, ba'da imanikum, after your faith, meaning after you had been a believer. يعني الاستهزاء بدين كفر والعياذ بالله. سواء, here, سواء بما فيه من التشريع, or من تشريع, not التشريع. سواء, regardless, or likewise, but here it means like similar and all of that, but here it means regardless, meaning it's the same whether it's this or that. Regardless, bima fihi min tashri'in, of what, meaning the istihza was making fun of, fihi min tashri', of it or in it, from the legislation, the tashri', from sheen ra ayn, from sharia, shari', like that, right? O ahkam, rulings, ahkamin, goes back to the min. O istihza'u bima udakhiruhu Allah lil mu'minin. Yeah, I'm gonna explain it. O istihza'u bima, it could be istahza'a, it could be istihza'u, or it could be istahza'a. It could be, they're gonna be spelt the same, but istihza', no, it's not even spelt the same. This is istahza'a. Let me go back and fix it, and I'll explain why I made that mistake just now. Oh, istahza'a. Here, it's the verb. Istihza'u is spelt here. And that's what I read with the alif and then the hamza. That's how I read it, as a mistake, as a noun. Istihza', the making fun of, the joking of. But here it's istahza'a, meaning he made fun of, as a verb. Bima udakhiruhu Allah. Udakhiruhu Allah. Who? Lil mu'minin. And we said dakhara, the form, the root, means to save or to have something in store. Udakhiruhu Allahu lil mu'minin. Allah has saved it or put in store for the believers. O bima tuwa'idu bihi al kafirin. Tuwa'idu, what he has promised or threatened with it, the kafirs. والثواب بالثواب والعقاب, meaning with punishment, with reward. Thawab is reward or recompense. Here meant something good. Wal iqab, and punishment. al-jannatu wan-naru. Or you could say al-jannati wan-nari because of the bih. You could say this or that. One brother from London named Ali, may Allah reward him, Adil Ali Asif. He writes, he listens to the audios, he asks me lots of questions. You know, just trying to clarify stuff. And I told him tonight, because he asked me about one particular point, and I clarified what it was. He asked about man i'taqada mithla dhalik. Mithla being mansub because it's the object of i'taqada. He believed, whoever believed. Similar to that. Man i'taqada mithla. Mithla is mansub because it's the maf'ulun bihi, the object of i'taqada. But I told him it could also be mithli, right? Because you could say man i'taqada bi mithli, and you said mithli, but you didn't say the bit, and it's just understood. So for instance, man i'taqada mithl, right? It should be mithla normally. Man i'taqada mithla because it's the object of man i'taqada. But you could say bi mithli, right? Bi mithli, and you could say mithli and just the bi would be implied, right? Now, as I explained to him, there are certain rules that it should be common practice that are done. However, Arabic is wide, right? It means it has room in it for many different things. So, for instance, if you said man i'taqada mithli, you wouldn't be wrong. Now, maybe you'd be wrong from what you were taught. Maybe you'd be wrong because you don't know why you said what you said, right? You meant, and what you learned that it should be mithla with a fatha, but you said it with a kasra. Maybe you're wrong in that case because you didn't know. But if you knew, then you can say no, it's mithli because the bih is understood there, right? Then they couldn't mark you wrong for that. And that happens a lot in Arabic, where it could be this way or it could be that way. You just have to be aware of the different ways. Now, like we said, there are certain things, like this can't be istihza'u. Why? Because it's not written properly to be istihza, the way I pronounced it at first. So it has to be the verb. But there are certain things that could be. Like this, you could say al-jannatu wan-naru, right? But you could say al-jannati wan-nari, going back to the bi here, right? So bithawabi or wal iqabi, with the punishment or with the reward and the punishment. Al-jannati wan-nari, with paradise and hellfire. Hadha kufrun. Hadha kufrun, meaning whoever makes fun of these things, hadha kufrun, this is disbelief. Wal-iyadhu billahi, and refuge is sought within Allah. Hatta, huh?
Iyadhu.
Wal-iyadhu, yeah. Wal-iyadhu billahi, and refuge is sought with Allah. Hatta walau kana ash-shakhsu hazilan. Hatta walau, meaning even if. Hatta walau, meaning even if. Kana ash-shakhsu hazilan, the person was joking. He was joking around. He made fun of the religion, or what Allah has in store for the believers, or in store for the kafirs. He made fun of it, hazilan, joking. Jokingly. Here it's an adverb, right? Qala subhanahu, Allah the Most High, He said, our glory be to Him, He said, قُلْ أَبِاللَّهِ وَآيَاتِهِ وَرَسُولِهِ كُنْتُمْ تَسْتَهْزِئُونَ لَا تَعْتَذِرُوا قَدْ كَفَرْتُمْ بَعْدَ إِيمَانِكُمْ. Is it Allah and His Messenger, or in His ayat and His Messenger that you're making fun of? Don't make any excuses. You're disbelieved after your iman. Any questions?
La.
Normally, Abu Tahir's in the room to read first, but he keeps jumping in and out for some reason. He got a bad connection, he said, so it's your turn, brother.
Where you want me to start at? At the top?
Yeah, at the top. Why not?
السادس من استهزأ بشيء من دين رسول
لا.
صلى الله
دين رسولي. مضاف إليه.
Okay, رسولي. Yeah, right. رسولي صلى الله عليه وسلم أو ثوابه أو عقابه كفر. ودليل قوله تعالى قل أبالله وآياته ورسوله كنتم تستهزئون لا تعتذروا قد كفرتم بعد إيمانكم. يعني تستهزئوا بالدين كفر والعياذ بالله سواء
نعم.
بما فيه من تشريع أو أحكام أو استهزأ بمدخره الله للمؤمنين أو بما توعد به الكافرين. I got to sniffle. بالثواب والعقاب الجنة والنار هذا كفر وعياذ بالله حتى ولو كان الشخص هازلا قال سبحانه قل أبالله وآياته ورسوله كنتم تستهزئون لا تعتذروا قد كفرتم بعد إيمانكم. That's a كفرتم. They keep throwing me كفرتم.
كفرتم.
Okay, كفرتم.
يا أبا طاهر.
السادس من استهزأ بشيء من دين الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم. Can you hear me?
I hear you. He can. I hear you.
أو ثوابه أو عقابه كفر. ودليل قوله تعالى قل أبالله وآياته ورسوله كنتم تستهزئون لا تعتذروا قد كفرتم بعد إيمانكم. يعني استهزأوا بالدين كفر والعياذ بالله سواء بما فيه من تشريع أو أحكام أو استهزأ بما ذكره الله للمؤمنين أو بما توعد به الكافرين في ثواب والعقاب الجنة والنار. هذا كفر وكفر. هذا كفر والعياذ بالله. حتى ولو كان الشخص حازلا. قال سبحانه: قل أب الله وآياته ورسوله كنتم تستهزئون لا تعتذروا قد كفرتم بعد إيمانكم.
Now, like a perfect example of what I was saying is things could be different. It could be, as the brother said, kafara, or it could be kufrun. Hadha kufrun, meaning making fun of this is kufr. It could also be hadha shakhs kafara. This person disbelieved. It could be this or that, same meaning. Right? However, a difficult word that we all have problems with, al-istihza'u. Al-istihza'u. Joking. Istihza'u. Right?
Oh, well, I got that wrong.
Huh?
I said that wrong.
Right. Well, I tried to stop you, but you kept going. I just let you go.
Well, stop me next time.
I tried, but when you kept going and didn't hear me, then I just let you go, because sometimes stopping you will confuse you. That's why I came back to it now.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Istihza'u.
No, al-istihza'u. As-sabi'.
But the other one is istahzalu.
Istahza'a. Istahza'a. No, because it's a verb. This one is the noun. That one's the verb.
Yeah, istahza'a.
As-sabi'u. An-naqid. As-sabi'u. The seventh naqid. As-sihru. ومنه الصرف والعطف فمن فعله أو رضي به كفر والدليل قوله تعالى وما يعلمان من أحد حتى يقولا إنما نحن فتنة فلا تكفر. The seventh one, السابع السحر, right? ومنه, let me go back. منه الصرف والعطف فمن فعله, right? أو راضي به كفر والدليل قوله تعالى. Sihr, magic, ومنه الصرف والعطف, and we explained this, and he's going to explain it more. الصرف was separating between people, changing their mind. والعطف would be bringing them together, right? فمن فعله, so whoever does it, أو رضي به, or is pleased with it, كفر, he disbelieved. وَالدَّلِيلُ قَوْلُهُ تَعَالَى, and the evidence is his statement, the Most High, وَمَا يُعَلِّمَانِ, and them two didn't teach. يُعَلِّمَانِ is two, meaning Harut and Marut, or Harut, and is it Harut and Marut? Yeah. They didn't teach, min ahadin, anyone, hatta yaqula, until they too said, إنما نحن فتنة, verily we are a test or a trial, فلا تكفر, so don't disbelieve. He goes to say, السحر لأدراره, لأدراره أنواع, and wa'un. I'm trying to type this sukoon there. Not working very good. And wa'un adidatun. يعني لما يفعل السحر. Right? Adrar is going to be the plural of ad-darar. We learned the hadith in 40 hadith, la darar wa la dirar. Ad-darar was causing harm. Adrar would be plural of that. Right? The causing of harm is the as-sihr li adrarihi, for its harms that it's causing, basically. And wa'un, the plural of no', which is type. No'un and wa'un adidatun. Adida from ayn dal, meaning a number of, or many, or plenty. It's a number of types. The types of harm that sihr causes, there are a number of types. Yani lima yuf'alu as-sihr. Lima is a shortened version of limadha, meaning why. Limadha yuf'alu as-sihru. Yuf'alu, this is passive, majhul. Right? Why is sihr done? Limadha yuf'alu sihr. Why is sihr done? Right?
Where's limadha? Where's that? Limadha.
Lima is the shortened version of it.
Oh, okay.
Same thing, same word.
So that's
We also
lima.
have li. Right? Li.
Wow.
Or lish. All of those are Y. Li, lish, limada, lima. Right? Lima yuf'alu as-sihr. Meaning the harms are many. The types of harms from sihr are many. Yani, meaning lima yuf'alu as-sihr. What are the reasons sihr is done? Why is sihr done? What are the harms that they want to create by it, right? Imma liyumrida al-mashur. Imma means either. Imma is like either. Either for this or for that. Like that. Either. Imma yumrida kasra. Yumrida, to make him sick. Al-mashur is the maf'ul. If we look and we say maf'ul, right? It's on the same scale. Mashur. Right? So we see the meme added there. We see the wow added there. Right? It's the maf'ul. But here, it's not the maf'ulun bihi, but it's on the same scale as a word itself. Li yumrida al mashur, meaning to make sick the one the magic is done to. That's why we say the maf'ul, the one who it's done to. But because this is passive, in a long roundabout way, it becomes the fa'il, right? So to make the one who the magic is done to sick. Wa imma liyukrahu yukraha al-mashur, or to make him hate something, from kariha, to dislike, or makruh, to dislike or to hate something. Imma liyukraha al-mashur, right? To make the sick, the person magic is put on, hate something. مثلا, for example, بيته. You want him to dislike his house so that he moves out and you can buy the house. Or whatever person you might want him to hate, for whatever reason you might want him to hate his house. Oh, yukraha wadhifatahu, or to make him hate his work. Wadhifa. Wadhifatahu. And this is baytahu. Right? Because it's maf'ulun bihi. Wa min anwa'ihi, and from its types, as-sarf. As-sarf. This is what we explained, and he's going to explain it again here too. Right? As-sarfu. Was-sarfu yani, and sarf means and use and yes rifuka. No, and yes rifuka.
Is it yes instead of you?
Yeah, yes. Yes. Yes, rifaka here fa with a fatha because of an. And yes rifaka an shay'in. Anta turiduhu. To turn you away from something that you want it. Turiduhu. From arada yuridu. To want. مثل أن يكره الشخص مثلا زوجته, to get a person to dislike his wife, for example. مثلا أو يكرهه في عمله. Oh, yukarrihahu, meaning to make him dislike his work. وهذا من أنواع السحر الصرف, and this is from the types of sihr, as-sarf. I'm going to stop there because there's probably a question before I continue. If not, no problem.
Oh, you said yeah, karahatuhu?
Where we at?
Okay.
Right here. Give me 1 second to erase that line. Okay. Yukarihahu. Limada ha here? Why is this ha but a fatha? Because of n. Yukarihahu. Normally it would be yukarihuhu. Right? This who is him. To make him dislike his.
Yukarihahu.
Now the ha is because of the n up here. Right? That you make him dislike his work. Right? وهذا من أنواع السحر الصرف. طيب.
So, no.
والعطف يعني, an atf means التحبيب. التحبيب. He's going to explain that. يحبب الرجل مثلا في امرأته, meaning you have a tahbib. Okay, as we remember, form 2 of a verb usually means to make someone do something. So we say jalasa means to sit. But jalasa, form 2 with the shadda there, means to make someone sit. Right? So tahbib would be to make someone love, from hubb, to make someone love. So yuhabbibu rajulu mathalan fi imra'atihi. Imra'a is his woman, meaning his wife, right? So a person does it in order to make him love his wife. أو زوجة أو الزوجة تعمل سهرا, or the wife, she does sihr. ليحبها زوجها, so her husband can love her. وهكذا. Basically he said the same sentence, just in a different way. A tahbib, to make someone love someone. Yuhabbibu rajulu mathalan fi imra'atihi. Maybe this man, he does it, he makes his wife love her, love him. Oh, zawjatu ta'malu sihrin, or the wife does it, liyuhabbaha zawjuha, to make her husband love her. Wahakada, and likewise, and so forth. Wahakada, meaning and like that, and so forth, and likewise. So a man does it to make his wife love her, love him, or a woman does it to make her husband love her. وَمِنْ أَنْوَاءِ السِّحْرِ, and from the types of magic, مِنْهُ مَا يَقْتُلُ وَمِنْهُ مَا يُذْهِبُ الْأَقْلُ. From it, مَا يَقْتُلُ is what kills. يَقْتُلُ, it kills. مَا يَقْتُلُ, what kills. وَمِنْهُ, from it, مَا يَقْتُلُ, what kills. Some magic kills a person. وَمِنْهُ, and from it, مَا يُذْهِبُ الْأَقْلُ, what makes the aql go away, the intellect, causes a person to go mad. وَذَكَرَ الشَّيْخُ, he's the fa'il, he's the doer, marfu'. وَذَكَرَ الشَّيْخُ وَمِنْهُ الصَّرْفُ وَالْعَطْفُ, and from it is الصَّرْفُ وَالْعَطْفُ. لِأَنَّهُ أكثر أنواع السحر. أكثر أنواع مضاف مضاف إليه, أنواع السحر مضاف مضاف إليه. لذلك ذلك means that, and li means for, so it means for that or towards that end, regarding that point. Qala subhanahu, he, the glory be to him, said, and we'll get to the ayat after we stop there if there's any questions and read that point. Any other questions?
No.
Huh?
No.
طيب أبا طاهر اقرأ لنا من بداية الناقد السابق.
سابق السحر ومنه الصرف والعطف، فمن فعله أو رضي به كفر. ودليل قوله تعالى وما يعلمان من أحد حتى يقولا إنما نحن فتنة فلا تكفر. السحر بأضراره أنواع عديدة، يعني لما يفعل السحر إما ليمرض المسحور، وإما ليكره المسحور مثلا بيته، أو يكره وظيفته ومن أنواعه الصرف يعني أن يصرفك عن شيء أنت تريده، مثل أن يكره الشخص مثلا زوجته أو يكرهه في أعماله، وهذا من أنواع السحر الصرف. والعطف يعني التهديد، يحبب الرجل في امرأته وامرأته أو زوجته تعمل سحرا ليحبها زوجها وهكذا. ومن أنواع السحر منه ما يقتل ومنه ما يذهب العقل، وذكر الشيخ رحمه الله ومنه صرف وعطف لأنه أكثر أنواع السحر.
No. Okay, I made a mistake earlier. I looked it up. This liyumridu should be liyumrada. Liyumrada should be yumrada with a fatha, not a kasra. I apologize.
Liyumrada.
No. Because it's marada yamradu, right? So it should be a fatha here.
Okay, what about this one down at the bottom?
No, I'm sorry. Because it's passive, I was right. I'm sorry. Yumrida, because it's passive. That's correct. But normally the verb is normally marada yamradu. But because it's passive, right, then I was right. But I was thinking marada yamridu. But because it's passive, then it goes to yumridu, because it's passive, majhul. So it's correct to be a kasr there. I apologize. And what about one on the bottom? Yudhibu?
No, it's not all the way down there. It's said ta'malu sihran. That is li yuhabu.
Yuhabbaha, naam.
Okay, yuhabbaha.
Naam.
Okay.
Because of the li. The li here makes this mansoob. Right?
Okay. السابع. Okay. السحر ومنه الصفر والأدف. How you say that?
Atfu.
Okay, atf. Well, I didn't want to say the full stop from atf.
Atf. It's one of those words where it's got a sukoon there, right?
Yeah.
But if you stop,
you just said atfu.
You got two sukoons. So basically, you would put a brief sound on that top. You see what I'm saying? Atf.
Yeah.
You'd bounce it a little bit.
Atf.
So you wouldn't have two sukoons next to each other.
Yeah. Atf. ومن فعله أو رد به
رضي. I don't, if you're talking, Abdullah.
You hear me, Abu Tar?
Yeah, I hear you now. Go
I
ahead.
hear both of you.
Okay. Well, yeah, it went out. You were saying something about the Rad.
I said Radiya.
Okay, Radiya bihi.
No.
كفر ودليل قوله تعالى وما يؤلمان من أحد حتى يقولا إنما نحن فتنة فلا تكفر السحر لأدراره أنواع عديدة يعني لما يفعل السحر إما ليمرد مسحور وإما ليكره المسحور مثلا بين بيته أو يكره وظيفته ومن أنواعه الصف والصف يعني أن يصرفك عن شيء أنت تريده مثل أن يكره الشخص مثل زوجته أو يكرهه في عمله وهذا من أنواع الصفر والأكف يعني التحبيب يحبب الرجل مثلا في امرأته أو زوجته أو الزوجة تحمل سحرا تعمل Where I get that from? Tamalin. Okay, tahmilu. Okay, sihran. ليهبها زوجها وهكذا. Erase this here. Okay. ومن أنواع السحر منه ما تقتل ومنه ما يذهب العقل وذكر الشيخ رحمه الله ومنه الصف أدف لأنه أكثر أنواع السحر
No.
Okay, لذلك. That's the last one.
Yeah.
Sihr.
This up here should be ta'melu with a fatha on the meme, not a kasra. I put it in the past tense. It's amila.
Ta'melu.
But it should be ta'melu with a fatha. Amila ya'melu.
Okay, ta'melu.
Sorry. Okay. We have here. لذلك قال سبحانه. For that, because of that, due to that, he, the most, or he, glory be to him, said, فَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ مِنْهُمَا مَا يُفَرِّقُونَ بِهِ بَيْنَ الْمَرْءِ وَزَوْجِهِ. This is right after that. This is ayat 102 of Surah Al-Baqarah, talking about Harut and Marut. He says, due to that, glory be to him, he said, فَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ مِنْهُمَا. So they learned from them too, مَا يُفَرِّقُونَ بِهِ, what they used to separate with it, بَيْنَ الْمَرْءِ وَزَوْجِهِ, between a man and his wife. Between a man and his wife. It shows us the word Zawj. We learn normally Zawj is for a man and Zawja is for a woman. But Zawj could be used for a man or a woman. And Zawja can be the opposite as well. Right? It could be this or that. Here we have proof that Zawj is for a woman. A man and his woman. Right? And when we read in Surah Al-Nisa, ayat number 1, in Khutbat al-Hajjah, Ya ayyuhan nasu taqu rabbakum alladhi khalaqakum. Ya ayyuhan nasu taqu rabbakum alladhi khalaqakum min nafsin wahida. Created you from one soul, wa minha zawjaha, and from him his wife. Right? Use the word Zawj again. Right? So Zawj can be male or female. As for Zawja, I believe it can be male or female too, but for now let's just keep it for female, just because I don't have the evidence from you, but I heard that it could be either way, right? But for now, Zawj can be used either way, for sure. We have the evidence for that. فَهَذَا, so because of that, or due to that, he said, so they didn't learn from them to, so they learned from them to what will separate, what they separated with it between a man and a woman, or a man and his wife. فَهَذَا أَكْثَرُ أَنْوَاءِ السِّحْرِ. Again, mudaf ilayh. Because this is most of what magic is for. This is most types of magic are for this point. Yani, meaning, بين الزوجين, between the two spouses. فَمَنْ فَعَلَهُ يعني الساحر. So whoever does it, meaning the sahir, the magician. Sahir on the wazn or the scale of fa'il, the one who does it. Right? The one who does it. أو رضي به, or is pleased with it, يعني من يذهب إلى الساحر, whoever goes to the magician. يذهب إلى الساحر, he goes to the magician. ويقول, and he says, اسحر لي فلان, put magic on so and so for me. Fulan is so and so, right? Put magic on so and so for me. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ, and refuge is sought in Allah. هَذَا مِنْ Nawaqid-ul-Islam. This is from the nullifiers of Islam. وَالسَّاحِرُ, and the magician, مِنْ بَابِ أو باب أولى. And the magician min babin awla, meaning bab here, it means door, right? Or that's what it could mean, or chapter. I guess it could mean in books of hadith, it can mean chapter as well. But here, I guess you can understand it like that, but I can't think of a good English. It means this person is more deserving. From this door, from this angle, from this entrance, the magician is more deserving. Awla, like from awal, first. Awla means more deserving. As the Prophet ﷺ said about Musa, when he found the people of Medina, the Jews, fasting on the day of Ashura. He asked, why are they fasting? They said, this is the day Musa was freed from Fir'aun. Musa and Bani Israel were freed from Fir'aun. He said, Nahnu awla bi Musa minhum. We are more deserving of Musa than they are. And he also said about the Prophet Isa alayhi salam, Nahnu awla bi Isa minhum. We're more deserving of Isa than them. Or kama qala, or as he said, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So hada awla means more deserving, more of first place, more first, more. You understand? Awal is first, awla being more first, like saghir and asghar, small and smaller, more first, more deserving. So the magician is even more deserving, meaning than the one who goes to the magician. He's pleased with it. Rather, the one who does it, he's even worse. The other one's asking someone to commit shirk, but the magician actually does the shirk. Right? Yukhriju min al-Islam. Yukhriju min al-Islami. Wa hadha kufrun. And this is kufr. Yukhriju, because it's past tense, right? Yukhriju or akhraja, he goes out of Islam. Actually, it's form 4, not passive. Akhraja yukhriju. Akhraja yukhriju. Meaning he goes out of Islam. Yukhriju min al-Islam. He leaves out of Islam. This magician, right? Any questions?
I don't think so.
And then read for us, Abu Tahir.
لذلك قال سبحانه فيتألمون منهما ما يفارقون به بين المرء والزوج فهذا أكثر أنواع السحر يعني بين الزوجين فمن فعله يعني الساحر أو ضري به يعني من يذهب إلى الساحر ويقول اسكر لي فلان والعياذ بالله هذا من نواقض الإسلام والساحر من باب أولى يخرج من الإسلام وهذا كفر.
نعم. يلا عبد الله.
لذلك قال سبحانه فيتألمون منهما ما يفارقون به بين المرء زوجه فهذا أكثر أنواع السحر يعني بين الزوجين فمن فعله
زوجين.
Yeah.
Zawjain.
Oh, Jane.
Two,
Okay.
right? Is originally
No.
Zawjan. Right? Zawjani. Two Zawjas, right? Baina is a dharf, making this mudaf ilay, making it majroor. So Baina Zawjain.
فمن فعله يعني الصحر أو رضي به
Radiya bihi.
رضي به يعني من يذهب إلا الساحر ويقول اسهر لي فلان والعياذ بالله هذا من نواقض الإسلام والساحر من باب أولى وأولى يخرج من الإسلام وهذا كفر.
Now, well, we've reached the Nawaqid-ul-Islam, which we only have 9 pages left, right? We only have 9 pages left, and we should finish this week because we've been going through about 2 pages a day. We should finish this week, inshallah. And some of the pages are short, like, you know, just a half a page or something. So I hope you guys are benefiting. Then we'll figure out what we're going to do until Ramadan. I was thinking maybe trying to find something short regarding the fiqh of fasting, something that we could cover in the days that we have before Ramadan or something, just because it's not enough time to do a Qur'an and al-Arba. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you want, just let me know, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And if you want to continue inside of Ramadan, if you don't because you're busy, you could pick a good time. It could be Fajr time. You know, you could say 6 in the morning. Just let me know. You know what I mean? You could say 2 in the afternoon. Just let me know what's a good time for y'all. And we'll try to find a time that fits you two's schedule. I'm not really worried about the women. You know what I mean? As much as I am, because you brothers show up every day. So whatever fits you two's schedule, or talk to each other, you know. And you guys come up with a time, let me know, inshallah.
Inshallah.
الله يبارك فيك. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.